Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am limitless, boundless conscious energy masquerading as a human being named Mercedes Alexis. In today's video, God told me to talk to y'all about original sin and the illusions within the 3D. There are two types of illusions within the 3D. The first type of illusion within the 3D is separation from God, individual selfhood, the idea that you are a separate human being who has to take care of yourself. That is the first illusion within the 3D. The second type of illusion within the 3D are things like evil, negativity, sickness, lack. Things that do not actually exist, but that are created as a result of your belief of the first illusion, as a result of your seeing yourself as a separate individual human being. Your false belief in individual selfhood creates illusions like evil, like negativity, like lack, like sickness, even though those things do not exist. Your false belief in being an individual human being separate from God is what creates them. Because the truth is, you are God. The truth is, everything is God. There is nothing but God. There is only one life. There is only one existence, and that is God. God is the life of everything. There is no separation. That is the truth. But as long as you are believing in the original sin, which is separation from God, which is individual selfhood, which is being an individual separate human being who has to figure out how to take care of yourself, you have to keep creating all types of illusions, all types of lies to make sense of the original illusion, to make sense of the original sin, which is separation from God. There is never any actual separation from God. God is all that there is. God is the life of all. But there is illusory separation from God when our awareness of being is that of being an individual. There is no you. There is no me. There is nothing but God. Our false beliefs create a separate me. But there is no me. But once our false beliefs create a separate me, once we separate from everyone else and everything else, as we create a separate me, we also create a separate she. We also create a separate he. We also create a separate they. We also create a separate them. And now the separate me has the possibility of being hurt, of being harmed, of being controlled by that separate he, that separate she, that separate they, that separate them that I have created. When in reality, there is only God. But if I am using my awareness of being to create a separate me, then I am also creating separate others who can do things to me, who can take things from me, who can control me, who can hurt me, when in reality, there is no me. There is no he. There is no she. There is no they. There is no them. There is only one. There is only God. Once we accept that truth, nothing can harm us. Nothing can hurt us. Nothing can control us. Because we realize that there is nothing outside of us, that there is nothing beyond us. Our consciousness is all that there is. Consciousness is all that there is. God is all that there is. It is our work to remember that truth. It is our work to know that truth, no matter what we are seeing or experiencing within the 3D. Because the 3D is nothing but a reflection, and it has no choice to move around you. as you stand in stillness and in confidence, knowing that you are God, knowing that there is no separation, knowing that because God is all that there is, because God is everything, there is no evil, there is no negativity, there is no lack, there is no sickness. Those things are only shadows of false beliefs. Those things do not actually exist. The only thing that actually exists is God. The only thing that actually exists is consciousness. One of my wonderful subscribers left this comment on one of my videos. The last line in particular is the perfect one-word summary of being a human being. The imagined individual imagines imperfection. Once you imagine yourself as being individual, as having to take care of yourself, as having to fend for yourself, as having to defend yourself, then your world has no choice but to reflect that. Then the others within your experience have no choice but to reflect that, because that is your awareness of being, because that is your identity, because that is who you are saying that I am. But luckily, you can change that. You can stop imagining yourself as an individual. You can allow yourself to be one with God and one with all as you actually are. You can stop imagining imperfection and allow the perfection that actually is to be your reality, because you are God. You are everything. Everything is one. That is the truth that sets you free. That is the truth that sets you free from all sin. That is the truth that sets you free from all illusion. But it is your work to know that truth, to have faith in that truth, no matter what you are seeing or experiencing within the 3D. Because your awareness of being is the only real thing. Your consciousness is the only real thing. God is the only real thing. Thank you so much for watching. I trust that this video was helpful for you. Have an amazing day.